Okay, so homophobia is a really common topic, and I'm really glad of that. You know, that people should be aware of what is and is not homophobic, so they can not be homophobic. But the thing is, homophobia is not the same thing as discrimination, right? You can discriminate against a specific demographic without being afraid of them. And so, while talking about homophobia is great, it's not enough. We also need to be talking about heterosexism, which is defined as discrimination against queer people. And you can be heterosexist without being homophobic. You can, kind of in the similar way of being, well, like, you know, you can be sexuality blind in the same way that people who are racist are colorblind, right? A person, especially a white person, can be like, oh, well, color doesn't matter. I don't see color. It doesn't make a difference. And that's racist, because color does make a difference. It's institutionalized. It makes a difference with the police, with the prison industrial complex, with the school system, with the neighborhoods, because America is segregated, so color does make a difference. You can't be colorblind. And I think someone who's heterosexist could possibly say the same thing as, oh, I'm blind. Sexuality doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Well, it does make a difference, and saying that it doesn't is heterosexist. It's not necessarily homophobic, but it's still discriminatory against queer people, right? So talking about homophobia is great, but we also need to talk about the actual discrimination against queer people. And we're not really doing that. We're just... And I think that kind of comes down to focusing on what straight people are feeling. It's very common for people today to be like, oh, I don't want to offend queer people because, you know, that's not right. But, like, I don't know. It's just, that doesn't mean you're paying attention to the wants and needs of queer people by paying attention to what makes you feel bad for, like, maybe offending a person who is queer. Like, yeah. So, just my 2 cents.